What is up, everybody? Welcome down to the Kessel Corner. Today we have legendary voice actor and on-screen actor too, Maile Flanagan. You might know her better as
Naruto Uzamaki.
Oh my gosh, that is so crazy. To grow up watching you
Or
and
Principal
then,
Perry.
Oh yeah. Modern Family, Yes Man with Jim Carrey. I mean, and Zoe Deschanel and
Shameless.
Oh my gosh. Yeah, that's right.
The Mindy Project.
Oh
Mike and
my
Molly.
gosh.
I do all the M shows.
Yes, that's great. Well, M for Maile, right? So that's perfect.
Yeah,
so,
right.
I gotta ask, you are such an incredible actress. Where did it all begin for you? How did you start in life? Like, where did you grow up?
Oh,
And
this is so complicated.
yeah,
But
when did you realize it all?
I didn't for a long time. But briefly, I was born in Hawaii, then moved to Florida for a year, then back to Hawaii. Then to Bangkok, then to Nuremberg, then to Munich. Then I went to college in Boston.
Were you an army brat?
Yes.
Ah, okay.
My dad worked for the military.
Okay.
And so I went to Boston College and I did a comedy group with some people that are superstars now. Tom McCarthy, who was the writer-director of Spotlight. Wayne Wilderson, who is the world's favorite actor for television. He's amazing. Nancy Carell, who...
Yep.
Married to Steve, but she had her own career, was on SNL. Andrea Hutchman, and
In Boston.
We did it at Boston College, and then a year later, I was going to be a spy like my dad, but I decided not to be.
Wait, hold on.
my
Your dad was a spy?
yeah. He's passed, so it's okay to say. Yeah.
Okay,
He worked for military intelligence. Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
So that was my path. I was a poli-sci and math major.
So
I dropped the math at the end. But
no entertainment, like no.
No,
like
I did
or...
improv in college. And
right.
then,
Okay.
yeah.
Okay. But you didn't major in it. You were doing.
Oh God, no.
Wow.
But that comedy group lives on, and it's huge. Amy
Yeah.
Poehler was like the behind me. So
Oh my
I
gosh.
think I overlapped. Some people that overlap with her, I'm sure I did, but I didn't meet her or know her or anything. But
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. So when was it that you realized, like, I want to do this full time?
Like,
Because you were studying poli-sci and what was the other major?
math for a while.
Poli-sci and
then
math.
senior year, I was like, I can't handle. So history, I kind of had a concentration in history.
Okay.
I didn't decide until I was on hold to go to language school in Monterey, California.
Okay.
And I tested high for like Farsi.
Oh my gosh. Okay.
Yeah, I know. It's stupid crazy.
Wait, so you speak Farsi?
No,
Oh.
I had to learn a fake language in
Okay.
2 days, and then they give you a test.
God.
So they test your comprehension. This is all true. All true. They test your comprehension, and I scored very high.
Okay.
So they're like, we have to wait for a spot for you to become a spy. So I was waiting, and I said, I want to do comedy with my friends. So I reformed our comedy troupe, and I booked us in Cape Cod. We all lived together and performed together, and yeah.
That's so
I know,
cool.
it
You're
sounds stupid,
kidding.
but yeah.
Not at all. That's like amazing. And I think, the whole point of this show is to inspire the next generation of great actors.
Good
and,
luck.
Artists.
It's
Yeah.
hard.
Yeah, it's definitely hard. I mean, so what would you say when you were starting out was some of the biggest struggles for you?
Well, poverty. I mean,
Yeah, starving artists.
I honestly, I feel so bad for kids now because the rent is so high. Like, I moved to LA in 1996 because I needed a bigger market. I lived in Minneapolis for a while, and I think my apartment was like $750 for a 2-bedroom apartment in Los Feliz.
Oh my gosh.
And so I was able to save money. I booked a bunch of commercials. In 1 year, I booked like 18 commercials.
Wow.
Yeah, it was crazy. So anyway, cut to, I bought a house 20 years ago in the Valley, and I still live there. It's great.
That's amazing.
With my wife, who's amazing, Lisa.
How did you two meet?
Well, I was at the restaurant, sometimes on dates with other people.
Okay.
And
she was at the restaurant?
she owned the restaurant.
Oh, she owned it. And,
Yeah.
and you'd pull
And
up
so
on a date?
honestly, on our second date, I said, this is great. I'm moving to LA. in January. I was going to do a show here, which I did. And I said, and then I'm moving there. I'm done. I'm done with the cold. I was done with Minneapolis. I love Minneapolis, but I was done. And so she said, okay. And that was our second date. And then she still went out with me. And then she came out here to visit when I was doing the show. And it was January, and she went back. And I think it was a 90-degree difference in temperature. And her sister was going to bring her car. And Lisa got back, and it was like, with wind chill, it was like it was really the lowest temperature. And she cried, and a tear came down, and it froze.
Oh, no.
And she was like, I'm out. I'm done. So she called me, and she's like, I'm coming with you. And I was like, okay, I think. Because I had been on the road doing stand-up comedy and improv comedy. So it's not like we knew each other really well, but it worked out. 30 years. We just celebrated in Paris.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
How long were you guys doing the distance for? Because distance is hard.
Not that long.
Okay.
It was more like I was touring the Midwest.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got you. Okay, that makes a lot of sense. And so how did you get from doing the stand-up to then getting Naruto?
Well, I did improv mostly, and then I was forced to do stand-up by a woman named Colleen Cruz, who I love, and her daughter is I think she's a big shot here in LA now.
Oh, amazing.
Yeah. And so Colleen said I was doing a storytelling thing on Saturday nights. Also, I did a one-woman Sound of Music, which kind of killed it in Minneapolis. I did it in Chicago twice.
Is there video footage
I did
of
out
this?
here. Yeah.
There is?
I'm not a musical person, but it was funny.
Okay.
I did all the characters in 50 minutes. So.
Oh my gosh, I have to see this.
Yeah, everyone does.
Can we leak it?
No.
I
I don't know if there's a recording, but you can't leak. I don't know.
Well, we just hang out sometime and we can just maybe
Mary
watch it.
Elizabeth McGlynn, who directed me in Naruto for many, many years and cast me, she's like,
Cool.
I will pay you to do it in my backyard.
That's great.
And I still haven't done it since. I got to find, it's so old. I wrote it on a word processor.
Really?
Yes.
You're kidding. That's
and
amazing.
I got Naruto before Google because I found out I got the job and I was like, this seems to be kind of a big deal. But Google, I mean, I don't know how old you are.
I'm 28.
Pigeon?
Yeah, I think a pigeon just hit the window.
Just died.
Yeah, I think so. It just,
But
just did its
I
thing.
never knew what Naruto was when I auditioned. And then I
Yeah.
got it.
That's
I
incredible.
was like, this is kind of a big deal. I found out it was a big deal when it was Halloween. And we used to do it like crazy stuff at my house. It was amazing. And invite friends over and we'd have margaritas and chili. And so one of my friends is like, to one kid, came up in a Naruto outfit. She's like, she plays Naruto, the owner of the house. And I was like, stop, don't. And sure enough, he came back like later with like 30 kids. Yeah.
Game over.
Game
Rest of
over.
the night,
Yeah.
hanging out with them.
Yeah. And she let that kid in and his buddy. And I'm like, dude, do not let them in. But that's how I knew it was big. And the other time I knew it was big is I went to a Sparks game and I pulled in. My friend has great tickets and parking.
Awesome.
And I looked over and it was Anime LA. And there were like 40 to 50 people dressed as Naruto taking a picture. And I was like, I should go say something. And then I was like, nah, they'll be like, who's that weirdo? And so I didn't.
Oh, could you imagine how they would have reacted?
I think they wouldn't have.
No.
Yeah.
I feel like
no,
it would have been
I'm telling
game
you,
over
it was
again.
20 years ago. They'd be like, no, no, you're not. Like,
I don't know. I mean, when I started, I'm 28, so I was probably like
there you go. You were 8.
years old. So
Yeah.
I grew up watching it.
Cartoon Network Saturday
Yep.
nights.
Tsunami or whatever it was called. Yeah, and it's like as soon as
And
it
you know,
came out.
Orochimaru, Steve Bloom, is the voice of Tsunami. I was
I did
with
not
him
know
this
that.
weekend in Dallas. Yeah.
You're kidding.
But I didn't know it for 10 or 15 years.
Coming up next on Tsunami. Like
Yes.
that low voice
That-
guy, right?
Yes.
Oh,
And he
yeah.
said it to me on a panel. And I was like, what? And he's like, why didn't you know that? I was like, nobody told me. I don't know.
That is
The
so
lady who
cool.
plays Tsunade is the voice of like American Airlines.
No way. Are you
For
kidding
real.
me?
Like, put on your seatbelt.
It's what a diverse career to go from playing, kids' childhoods.
Yeah.
Or I mean, like, I'm an adult. My brother and I, every time we hang out, we still watch the Pain saga. When
Oh, that's a
Naruto
great arc.
Yeah, such a good arc. But it's like, and he's 30, about to be 32, and I'm 28. It's like we still watch it.
Yeah.
So
Well,
what's cool is
it's
for all
timeless,
ages.
I think.
It's like evergreen. It'll never get old. It's
No.
such a unique story.
Yeah.
But no, I know you're saying like it was big, but did you think it was going to get this big?
No.
Okay.
No. And
Where it's like $1 billion.
well, think about it.
conglomerate
Like
at this point.
the pandemic,
Yeah.
everyone stayed home
I rewatched the whole thing. during
and
the
they
pandemic.
watched Naruto.
Yeah.
And like, I have a lot of people that come to me at conventions, and they're from like, they've been deployed in Iraq
Yeah.
or the South China Sea, and it just circulates in their ship or whatever.
Yeah.
And I mean, a lot of military people, which I love because my dad worked for the U.S. Army.
Right.
Yeah.
And it's crazy that you went from child of a spy
Yeah.
to being literally a famous spy as a credit. I mean, ninjas are
guess.
spies, right? So
Yeah, I
they're
guess
always
they
doing
are.
the spying operations and everything like that. And it's like that's kind of full circle. That's pretty cool. If you
I don't think
about
of it that way, but
No.
sure. I'm like, I gotta go.
Yeah.
I gotta go to Home Depot,
Yeah.
get something
No.
or whatever.
When you first got the voice acting role, was that your first voice acting
No, no.
opportunity? Okay.
I had already won an Emmy. Thank you.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, for Jaker's The Adventures of Piggley Winks. I played Piggley.
Oh, nice.
I won
Okay.
one and I lost one, and no matter what anybody says, it's way more fun to win.
Oh, that's amazing.
People are like, like it's just an honor. I'm like, no, it's way more fun to win.
What was
But
it
the
like?
second time, I knew I was going to lose because Eartha Kitt was nominated, and she was amazing. And like, I was like, I'm not winning this. So I had a glass of wine because the first one I was like, I don't know, I'm in the pocket.
Yeah.
When they came and asked me how to pronounce my name, Maile Flanagan, right before the category, I was like, I may have a shot at this. And I desperately wanted a glass of water. It was right here. And I said to the catering staff, because they walk you through the kitchen, it was like right here. And I said to them, I said in my little speech, because I didn't think I was going to win, I said, I don't know. I think it was 5 years prior, but I'm not sure. Let's say 5. I said 5 years ago, I worked in the art department for the daytime Emmys at this show, which is when they used to award the animation. And I said, 5 years ago, I worked at this show, and it's way more fun to win. Go get them. And they walk you through the kitchen to get your Emmy, and they give you a screwdriver, and a plate and a blank Emmy. Then they mail you the plate later. So you get this great screwdriver.
That's awesome.
Yeah, it was right here. I think it was here.
At the
it was here.
Dolby?
I think. Well, yeah, it was named something else, but yeah.
Oh,
I think
it was. Okay.
I think it was here because I had worked it in the art department.
That's so cool.
Like, I just had a temp job. And so I got a standing ovation from the entire catering kitchen staff, like 100 people.
Oh my god.
And I was just like, oh my God.
Try not to cry on stage, right?
Yeah. No,
Oh
that was
my
after
gosh.
I got it.
Oh, okay.
But I'll tell you one thing. I tried to get a glass of water. They were like, no, we're done. You can't. Like, and
can't
my
get
wife
water?
was like, Lisa was like, she needs some water. Because I was like, I thought maybe I might win. And there was no more water. And they stopped serving, which is good. So Lisa's very shy. She's not at all like me, at all. Like, very funny, very smart, but not obnoxious like me. And so she asked one of the servers for a glass of water, and they said, no, we can't serve during this. And she's like, well, and I was at the last table, which means they knew I wasn't going to win. Like, and the first table was Ellen DeGeneres' first Emmy nom, I think. And I knew some of the writers.
What year? Do you remember?
2006 or 7.
Okay.
And So they wouldn't give me a glass of water, and my agents were at the next table, and they're like, "Here." And they gave me the water. I was like, "Ugh." And then I won, and I went up. And Lisa said to one of the really nasty supervisors, she's like, "You know what happens when you don't give someone a glass of water? You win an Emmy." I was
amazing.
never prouder. Like all I wanted was like just a sip of water.
Yeah.
Which I should have now. Anyway.
I would have peed my pants.
You
being
don't
up
drink.
there. Yeah.
So you
yeah.
don't have to pee. 'Cause you're nervous.
That's a good strategy. Do you think you would have, though, if you were having, like, more water that day? Because for me, I have such a nervous bladder. Like, I was nervous to raise my hand in school back in the day.
Oh, not me.
Like,
I'm
not you?
obnoxious.
Okay, cool.
You know.
Cool.
Oh, you asked me. I played Virgin Mary in second grade.
Okay.
Then I didn't act again till I did the improv. And then...
So that was second grade to college. It was just a huge
Yeah.
gap.
And
You
then...
didn't even think twice about it.
Not really.
Okay.
But I did improv in college. But my first professional gig was playing Bilbo Baggins in The Hobbit at Children's Theater Company. And I used my best friend's father's voice to do it. You want to hear it?
Yeah.
Voice to it. So it was like, adventure. Oh, my dear me. No. Adventures are for other people. I'd rather be something else. I don't know.
That's amazing. That's
It
great.
was something like that.
That's so much fun.
And I literally channeled Amy Quigley's dad, George Quigley, because he was like, you guys got to stop it. Because she played piano and we'd sing and try the Doobie Brothers. And
Oh, that's awesome.
I'd be like, shut up.
So you're also a singer, too?
Oh, my God, no.
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 But
I'm on 2 theme songs, but no.
Are you? Which ones?
I think Pig, Goat, Banana, Cricket, I was on that, and
Okay.
Jakers, but I think it's just me saying, Jakers! Like, they're like, she sucks.
Oh my gosh, that's so fun. Well, you have a sip of your water while I, pick your brain a little bit more, because I'm so curious about your other jobs before you were in the entertainment industry. That second grade to college, where it was like, you were saying just off camera that you were working at Sony at one point.
Oh, yeah.
And so what was that whole trajectory like? Like, what were your other side hustles or your jobs before you were an actor?
Oh, I had a lot. I worked for Goldie Hawn as a researcher. And
Wow.
I never told her I was an actor because I worked mostly at home. This is a long time ago, like pre-remote work. And I would just sneak away for auditions. And she would talk about acting, and I'd be like, yeah, I know. Like, I had commercial agents and stuff. I don't think I did have a voice agent. My good friend Pat Brady got me my start in voiceover. She dragged me with her to CESD, who I'm still with, and I was one of the fortunate few that she took with her. She could only take like 20 people or something. I don't know.
Wow.
Yeah, so but I worked for Goldie. I did research on a lot of, the crime show Unusual Suspects.
Mm-hmm.
I did the initial research on that
Wow.
show. Yeah.
Oh
Like
my
I did
gosh.
crime and medicine. I also wrote like trivia questions for a living for a while.
What?
Yeah.
How? What have you not done at this point? Like
I
everything.
literally tell people, I'm like, ask me what I've done. I've done a lot.
So
I've
tell
been
me
a
about
maid. I've
Oh
done
my
everything.
gosh.
Yeah.
How old were you when you were being brought over to CESC? Like at what point in life?
Oh,
are
I
we
moved here
at?
late.
Okay.
I didn't move here till I was like 30.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you were in Minnesota before that? Well, you lived all over the world.
Yeah.
But
So I moved to Minnesota like a year after college.
got it. Okay.
Yeah.
So
So
you
it
were
was
in
like
Boston.
88. Yeah.
Then you were in.
But
okay.
then we'd perform on the Cape in the summers.
Okay.
That was fun.
Oh, the Melody Tent at the Cape Cod.
Oh my God, the melody.
Did you
I
perform
opened
there?
for Laura Branigan. I'm not kidding.
So close to Flanagan.
Yeah.
You're probably related.
But like it was a revolving stage,
Yeah.
which is not great for improv. Because you would get
Yeah.
the suggestion and then it
Then
would
you're trying to
revolve.
look at-
And the other part of the audience was like, what the hell is happening?
Yeah.
Because it was like circular. Remember?
Oh yeah. Oh, it's
How do you
still-
know the melody?
I grew up in Boston. I was born and raised out there.
Where?
I was born in Worcester.
Worcester. My
Worcester.
brother works in Worcester. And my sister.
Really?
Yeah.
W-
He does
WPI?
drug testing now. That's his business. Yeah.
WPI or something, or
He started his own company.
okay, that's
And
amazing.
she's an estate lawyer. Yeah.
But up in Massachusetts.
Yeah, they went to Holy Cross. That's where they
No
met.
way, you're
Yeah.
joking. I
And
lived
my
like
father
15
went to
years
Holy
ago.
Cross, and my mom worked at Holy Cross. Yeah.
What? Oh my gosh, that's so cool. Yeah, I was 15 minutes away down Salisbury Street, you know. Do you know where the JCC was and the YMCA and all that stuff?
No.
Oh, that's okay. Yeah. Yeah.
But I'm
It's
sure it's nearby. All I remember
it's
is
all
that hill.
nearby. Yes, yeah, exactly.
big hill.
Exactly. Yeah, I know. Holy Cross is like really steep.
Yeah.
Well, I wanted to ask too, for your acting and everything, did you ever take acting classes?
I did take some voiceover classes
Okay.
because Pat Brady, I was with her. I got signed right away in LA, thank goodness, with Kazarian Spencer. It was called that. Then Kazarian Spencer Ruskin. And so Pat was there, but she had started in voiceover, and she's like, you need to take classes. Literally in my interview, they're like, you have a weird voice. Like, you should take voiceover classes. They told me what to do, and I did it. And I did the classes, and I did my demo with Sue Blue, who, if you don't know who she is, you should have her on your show because she's amazing. And she cast me in Men in Black, the series, and Jackie Chan, the series. And it was within the, 10 days of each other, so I'm not sure which one I recorded first. But I played an old witch and, a young kid.
Oh my gosh, it's so
Yeah.
cool.
Yeah.
Who's your favorite person that you've ever worked with, on set? Whether it was cartoon or voiceover or
Well,
live action.
I love Laurie Metcalf, and I got to do a play with her many times, like in Chicago here and in New York off Broadway. But on Thursday nights, I would go to my friend's house in Boston College, and Thursday nights where everybody watched network TV, but it was like Cheers, Roseanne. What was the other one? Help me. Seinfeld? Yeah.
Friends.
So I think it was, no.
Okay.
It was like Cheers, Roseanne, and Seinfeld were Thursday night comedy.
Okay.
Thursday night lineup.
Oh.
And we would watch it. I never had a TV. And so we would watch it and then go to the bar on campus, which I don't think they have anymore. But and so I just loved Laurie Metcalf. I just thought she was the funniest thing ever. So I did a play for 20 years called Bob's Holiday Office Party. And I stopped doing it a couple years ago. I got too busy. It's 99-seat theater. And she would come because she was friends with Rob Elk, who's one of the guys that does it. And we got to be really good friends. And if I told myself at 20 I'd be really good friends with her and able to work with her, I wouldn't have believed it.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
So
And the
cool.
first time I ever worked with her on camera, I did a guest star on Desperate Housewives.
No way.
Yes,
That's so cool.
way. And I went to the makeup trailer, and it was like 5 a.m. It was grueling. And
Jeez, golden hour.
yeah,
Yeah.
but she had already been there an hour,
Oh.
and she pops in. She's like, "Miley, I saw your name on the call sheet." I was like, "This is awesome." We didn't work for like 9 more hours, but
Oh my gosh, you're kidding me.
yeah, it was.
Oh.
It was. Yeah. So that's one. I love Julie Kavner, who's on The Simpsons, and I loved her on Rhoda.
Oh.
Old
nice.
school.
Oh, so cool.
I mean, I've worked with a lot of my heroes, but not all of them.
Yeah. Well, I want to ask you, so with, the world is so ever changing. There's so many different ways to get into the entertainment industry. What do you think of the social media sphere? Because the most desired job in the United States of America is to be an influencer today.
Yeah.
And what do you think of that coming from where there was no YouTube, there was no Instagram or TikToking, there was just, you had to do an improv class, you had to go and, actually get performance experience. What do you think of the way that the tides have kind of shifted in today's day and age?
Well, like you're the next Tom Cruise, right?
You really think so? I don't know. I feel like it's almost.
I think he's himself,
Yeah.
but you have to be yourself.
Yeah.
That's the best thing.
I feel like social media is kind of like, it's almost like destroying the idea of celebrity a little bit, though, because there's just so many people with.
I'm not. It's promoting it.
Yeah.
Also.
Yeah.
But you have to have a presence, and it's funny. I'll be in an airport with a social media influencer, and I don't know who they are.
Yeah. Yeah.
But
me
the
neither.
people around me know who they are.
I don't even scroll on social media. I don't even watch it. I do.
No, I do. I watch a lot of dog videos.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Oh, those dog videos are usually the cat ones too, where there's like a cucumber behind the kitten and it just goes flying. Like, I'll watch them once in a while, but I don't scroll.
I don't scroll. I watch a lot of Shih Tzu videos. My dog is half something and half devil. So I'm like, what's wrong with her?
That's great.
So if you're like, there's this one guy that posts about his dog. It's kind of alternately mean and lovable. That's my dog. Okay. So I love him. So I love the social media guys that do weird crap.
Yeah. Are you going to get onto social media?
I'm on it.
You're on it? Yeah, you doing it?
A little.
That's
I got to do more.
Yeah, let's do some more. Let's do some stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, let's go have fun.
Yeah, I mean, I like it. I'm more coaxed into it by people.
Okay, gotcha.
I think the pandemic made me love not going out.
Yeah,
and now that
so extroverted,
I am I'm obnoxiously extroverted.
Are you like an ambivert now, where you're like, yeah, but I like staying inside? Because that's what happened to me.
Oh, really?
I am so extroverted. I love meeting new people and just
I do too.
Hi, all right, bye. It's like, all right, cool.
I meet a million people a year, maybe. But maybe that's an exaggeration. I don't know.
Not really.
No, but I meet thousands of people.
Yeah,
every weekend.
Yeah, the conventions that you'll do and stuff. By the way, y'all make sure you go check out Maile at these conventions. NostalgiaCon, Comic-Con, every con you could possibly. Anime Expo Los Angeles is coming up soon, right?
Oh, I'm not at that one, but
you're not.
No.
Oh, dang.
That's okay.
I'm gonna be there. I was just so excited to see you. But
we're friends, so we can see each other.
Yeah, we can just hang out. Do you like to go golfing? Like, what do you like to do?
I used to golf a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Then I broke my shoulder, so not so much.
What? How'd you break your shoulder?
I tripped on my dog.
Ugh, of course, that little devil dog.
I told you, a devil dog.
Yep.
Half poodle, half something, and the other part is devil. But we love her. But anyway, no. What do I like to do? I don't know. I'm a real nerd with
sports,
reading.
Oh,
and
reading.
sports.
Okay. What do you like to read? Do people read anymore? Is that even a thing? I don't think people read anymore.
I like long form stories.
Yeah, okay.
So they come out with those and I read them and
that's awesome.
Yeah. I used to be addicted to like the New Yorker and stuff.
Yeah.
But too much paper. I'm
I
can't read that much anymore. But I'm addicted to I was a researcher.
Yeah, tell me more about
crime
that.
and medical stuff a lot.
So you had to read through a lot of documentation for that. And
crime.
It's intense stuff.
It was intense.
Too.
It's not like reality TV, not Kardashian stuff.
Yeah.
It was the hardcore stuff.
Oh, yeah.
But I used to, in fact, my first job out of college when I was waiting to become a spy, I was a researcher for the National Catholic Educational Association in Georgetown.
Oh, my gosh.
Yeah. And I would have to research anytime, anything Catholic. I would read 7 newspapers a day, and I still do, kind of.
You are the most fascinating person I think I've ever met.
No.
You are so three-dimensional. And the fact that you studied poli-sci in college and math and history, I mean, you've done it all. And that's incredible that you, even after college, I feel like a lot of people feel like, oh, it's too late for me. I'm 25. It's too late.
Oh, it's never
30.
too late. My friend who spent the night with me the other night, Danielle Kennedy, she was on Narcos and played the ambassador. We started doing plays together.
Cool.
And I went to her 80th birthday party in January in Palm Springs.
Congratulations.
She's amazing. And she gave it up, had 6 kids, whatever. And she...
6 kids, holy cow! That's a lot of children. Oh,
yeah.
Can't imagine the food bill.
But she's been through it all, and I was like, you gotta you're a great actor, because we did a play together. And we're like each other's life support. And my God, she is just finishing up a show, which she did. And I was like, come over and spend the night, because she didn't want to go back to Palm Springs. But she did that Ted Danson show in the nursing home, stuff like that. She did a huge thing with Charlize Theron and Colin, what's his name? My God, I did the movie with him. Phone booth. Colin, the Irish guy.
Colin McMalley.
You
Colin
know who he
O'Malley.
Oh, I have a blank.
Buffering.
No.
Buffering.
No. Farrell.
Colin Farrell.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I did a movie with Colin Farrell.
Wow.
And I never met him because he was on the phone. In a phone booth. Because
No.
I was in phone booth. So I never met him.
No.
Yeah. And
That's unfair.
It was unfair.
You needed your Colin Farrell hug.
And
what the heck?
my mother at the time was like, oh, I love him from this Irish soap opera. I'm like, the hell?
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh,
blah,
that's
blah.
so cool. That's
But
great.
I do think, I think you got it going on, because you can recognize, like, it's sort of like the pinnacle of what's happening, because I spend more time on social media than I should.
Yeah, I think we all do. Yeah.
Yeah. But I think it's like what moves us kind of forward.
Yeah.
And I love it because it can make things happen. So
Absolutely. Honestly, I actually like social media for the educational
Yeah.
purposes too.
Yeah.
All the DIY videos, like
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to get anything done. I don't read instructions. Like I said, I don't read anymore. We don't read anymore. We should. But yeah, I mean, it's just like all these, I mean, you
Yeah.
can learn anything off of you can learn Korean off the
Yeah.
internet. You know, I mean, it's
Well,
just
I-
incredible what's
I
able
did
to
a
do.
tutorial in French before I went to Paris,
Really?
because I was like, I took it in second grade, but let's brush up on the numbers.
Yeah.
So at least I could walk in and say, like, duh.
Now, if you had to like look back and tell yourself when you were, I mean, I'm sure you had make it or break it moments where you're like, I just can't do this anymore. Like, I'm terrified that I'm not making an income, or like that I'm a starving artist. Is there anything you would tell yourself, and maybe the next generation of great actors who might feel like they're in your shoes too, where they're doing improv and they're trying to make it as an artist? What would you want to tell yourself or to tell somebody today?
I would like to tell young actors, keep with it if that's your passion.
Yeah.
There's no guarantee, right?
Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't come from a wealthy family. I came from a military family who, to be quite honest, they weren't that supportive of my career choice, which they shouldn't have been. I mean, I was going to go here's another chestnut. I was accepted to the Air Force Academy with a 4-year fully paid ride.
Oh my gosh.
And I had to get a waiver because I'm 4'11 3/4. So I just put 5 feet. And they were like, no, you need to put it down. I had to go back to the military doctors, who were horrible. But, and they had to, I had to get a waiver for 1/4 of an inch. I'm not
You're
kidding.
kidding me.
You can't make that shit up.
No, you really can't. That's
Yeah.
ridiculous.
So then I turned it down. I was like, eh.
It's like, but with sneakers on, I'm 5'1". Like, it doesn't really matter, right? Like, come on. The boots make me 5'3".
Yeah.
Like, gosh, those things are huge,
Yeah.
right? Like,
And
come
so
on.
I went to Boston College. And then
Such a good
I-
school, by the
I-
way.
yeah, well, yeah, sure, I guess. I mean, yes, I love it. I'm proud of it. But
Absolutely.
it wasn't like, at that time, nobody went there for acting or anything.
Mhm.
Now there are like 5 comedy groups, I think. I don't
Oh
know.
my gosh, that's amazing. So you inspired that. You helped to inspire that.
Yeah, I don't know about that.
Well, Miley, thank you so much for taking the time to come on the show today.
My
You are
pleasure.
so cool. I just have to say again, been a fan of you for so long. You're literally my hero, and so many others. And so,
Eh.
thank you for your time. I really appreciate
Well,
it.
I mean, if you're going to go for it, go for it.
Yeah.
But the worst thing is lazy people.
Yes.
Like, if you want to be an actor, I know very few actors who are lazy. I know 2 who are superstars, by the way, and they were lazy, but they got lucky. But I know thousands that worked really super hard.
Yeah.
And do everything. Like, just do everything. I do. Actually, I have to come back here on Sunday or Saturday. I don't know. But I did a student film, and it made it into the Shorts Festival.
That's amazing.
And so I'm going to be here. I never come to Hollywood, hardly ever anymore. But I'm coming back because I was like, yeah, of course I'll do that short because it's a young filmmaker. And so she's like, guess what? It got into this festival.
That is so cool.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
So I'll be literally right here.
Oh my gosh, it'll be so much fun.
Yeah.
Well, I hope it goes well, and
Thank you.
can't wait to hear more about it.
Yeah.
Everybody, make sure you check out Maile Flanagan, Naruto, Modern Family, and so many countless others. So make sure you go drop a follow. Maile, thank you so much again. I really appreciate it.
No, thank you.
All right, guys. Bye, everybody.